Welcome everyone. Today we're going to give you an insight on what's happening at CloudMark in terms of AI innovation. My name is Daniel Lessa and I'm the head of the CloudMark Innovation Labs, and I'm joined by two of our key AI specialists that are embedded in one of our top clients here in Australia. So let me introduce you to them. We have Varanga here. He's our lead AI solution architect and technology innovator. And we have Sam Rudy, one of our AI engineers, who is also embedded in one of our clients doing amazing work.
It's a pleasure to be here.
At CloudMark, our AI strategy has three main pillars, right? As you guys well know. So the first one is how can we transform and change the way testing teams test traditional software by leveraging some AI capabilities and skill sets. The second pillar is how do we test the solutions themselves to make sure that the AI models and AI solutions, they are reliable, they're trustworthy, and aligned to company policy. And the third one, which is a really big pillar that we have, is AI business solutions, right? How do we work together with our clients and then come up with solutions that will transform the way they do their work, right? And you guys are being very instrumental in the third pillar, which is a big part of what you guys are doing, right? Varanga, let's talk a little bit about your role, right? So as a lead solution architect and technology innovator, what are the sort of things that you focus on your role?
So my role within the university is really pretty much on a higher picture. So I'm the guy that almost everyone within the university, different departments actually come to with different, either they may have different AI problems, or they may be looking to streamline, improve their processes, or maybe address certain very specific pain points. And what I do is really to understand that pain point or the problem that is within the university and basically build a solution. Now within that solution, my focus is very much AI focused, AI centric, which means that I play a role in really architecturing, building, and coming up with the most innovative AI solutions that can address those problems.
Sounds like a very interesting role. And Sam, what about your role in the AI engineering team?
My role is mostly, as the name stands, AI engineer. I work on engineering and delivering the solutions, and it is mostly on developing the workflows, working on back-end and front-end logics, and it is like in the team we wear multiple hats on engineering and innovating, and sometimes we go out and talk to stakeholders. So we do the job of communicating. I think most of my role also include communicating with the stakeholders on how to really use and adopt AI and smoothly integrate it into their workflows.
Nice. Well, we also know that AI is transforming workplaces right now, right? We'd love to understand what it can do in the real world. So can you also talk about what other projects you've been working recently at the same client?
Well, I would say that we are really working on a lot of fantastic projects, but namely maybe I think one project that really stood out was building the AI assistant for the university. So previously there had been a AI assistant that was built as a standard question and answer bot, and it's very minimalistic, very simple. But the only problem is that when you ask a very specific question, it will not know how to give you a response, and that's because it's a question and answer bot, which means
it's
that
like hard-coded one. Yeah.
Correct, hard-coded. So the university actually had preset hard-coded defined questions, and here's the answer that comes to it. And that's not a great experience. And so my challenge was really looking at the data which sits, and they had a large amount of knowledge base articles sitting in different departments, different faculties, and it's a fragment of knowledge all over the place. So I actually built a solution to bring all this knowledge into one big repository. And then we brought in several AI tools using Microsoft Copilot Studio, Azure, the 365 platform, and really built an AI assistant that can talk with that data and then provide the user based on their query a really detailed, really good response. And that project itself was, I think, one of our very most successful projects, I would say, that everyone loved because it really was a game changer over the question and answer bot. The second most notable project was building an AI agentic platform which allowed the faculty to create agents, but I will let Sam take over more because she has worked a lot on that project. Yeah.
Fantastic, right? So in AI, a lot of people know what the term hallucinations are, but maybe some people outside the AI bubble don't know really well what it is, right? It's basically when the AI model gives you a very wrong answer, but a very, very high degree of confidence, right? How did you guys avoid that situation from happening in your solution?
Yeah, that's a huge challenge, I know. What we did was we built in a custom RAG solution, like a retrieval augmented generation solution. And it doesn't only, like, it doesn't look at the public knowledge, like no guessing work here. There's only trusted university knowledge, which is sitting in different places inside the university. And what we basically do is we take that knowledge into one specific place, and we process it, like chunk it, do vector embeddings on it, and then when a query comes in, it will directly go to the accurate knowledge via numbers, so that the accuracy is improved and we deliver a better experience to the users.
Fantastic. So Varanga, would you like to take us through the basic technical design of the solution?
So the solution, though you may call it basic, it's a very complicated, very large design when it came to building the AI assistant. But the core of the system is the RAG that Sam mentioned, and we really spent quite a lot of time really building this because we had to really understand how the data was structured in the university. We had different formats, different ways of the data being written, and it's just different. So we built the RAG pipeline, I would call it a pipeline or maybe a data pipeline, where we retrieved all this data into one single location, and then we basically do a whole series of processing to improve the structure and make this unstructured data into a structured data. And then we use different embedding models to really chunk this data into small parts, give it a numerical representation, and then we are now storing all of this in a vector database. So that was pretty much, I think, the core of how we access this data, which sits all over the place. And then on top of that, we built on Microsoft Copilot Studio, and we also use the Microsoft Power Platform, including AI Builder, Microsoft Power Automate as supporting tools to really create this AI agent. And this agent, because of Microsoft integration, awesome integration with Microsoft Copilot Studio and Microsoft Azure, we were able to bring the two platforms together, and that's how we built the AI assistant. The actual architecture is much more bigger than this, but in a nutshell, these are the tools and the solutions we really put together and building it.
I would also like to mention that looking at this architecture, Microsoft also reached out to him, and he's co-authored a paper with Microsoft on the same concept.
And we are very proud of that.
Yeah, we are very proud of that, of course. Yeah.
All right, that sounded like a very impactful solution for staff and faculty. Did you guys do any work as well related to student experience?
We worked on an AI agentic platform, which helps the faculty to create their own agents so that they won't be relied on only the developers to help them with AI, but they could create their own agents. And they used it in very different use cases, like not only their teaching assistant, but also I would like to highlight one of the use case that they used it for as a paramedic agent, where a student comes in and the agent works as it creates a situation, a hypothetical situation of a very high urgency situation, so that the student have to make a decision on what to do next, and that really helped them a lot to gain the real life experience. Yeah, and other use case was counseling the students through their learning journey, because they go through different experiences in their student journey.
I think it's a great example of building capability instead of creating dependency on us, right? We're enabling them to create their own agentic solutions and little agents. I love it. So what impact these projects had to the organization, right? In what ways the work done at the university was transformed? What was the before and after from your point of view?
Of course. So before we built this, the staff was going through a very time-consuming process of manually going to different data or different people and asking them questions. So here it saved them a lot of time to with an AI assistant. And also for the academic, I would like to share an experience about a faculty. They called me up just to tell me that how important it was to get this AI agent working for them, because they used it for as a marking assistance for them, and it has been a annoyingly time-consuming process for them to take the assessments from students and mark them manually for a very long time. So they used the agent for that purpose, and it really helped them. And just for that reason, the person called us and told their experience. So it was very rewarding. Yeah.
So Varanga, what kind of outcomes clients are seeing from these AI solutions at the university?
So the university has actually seen a lot of change because of our AI-driven project, and I think we have created quite an impact across the university, because it has really changed the way that this department or how the staff, academics or students function within the university, how they work with it, and AI has really helped improve their access to the information much more faster, reliable and very responsive, I would say. And in terms of the accuracy, it's much different than what it used to be used in a traditional Q&A bot. And also I think that AI has really helped shape their experience of how they work within the university and how they feel like working. It's no longer the traditional way of working. You really have an AI assistant by your side, and it's like if you are in doubt, you can always go and ask the AI assistant. And it's not like using ChatGPT or something, but it's really having a university-grounded, university-trained agent that is very specific to the university's operation. And so all the projects that we do, apart from even the two that we mentioned, it's a big impact for the university, and I think they're really happy about it.
Well, this was an incredible look at what tangible things we are delivering in real clients in the educational sector. It was a fantastic thing to have you guys here. It was very informative. I had lots of fun. So thank you guys for the time.
Thank you.
It's
Love being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you or your company or your team are interested in hearing more about AI business solutions, testing AI, or how can you uplift your existing test teams with the AI skills and capabilities, just reach out to CloudMark. We're happy to help. Thank you.